Hi, my name is Mario Gordon. I'm a freshman here at Kutztown University, and I've been lifting for 2.5 years on and off. And today I'm going to show you how to properly deadlift with correct form and technique. So first you're going to, what I like to do is line up my legs and my feet just about shoulder width. Now other people like to open up their stance or even stand really close together, but I found best is just shoulder width apart. Now for me, I like outside of my knees. Some people like in and stuff. It's personal preference, but to me, my personal choice is outside. So what I like to do is one over, one under, with my dominant hand being over, just for strength purposes. And what I like to do is roll out the bar, just to be able to roll back onto my heels. And what I do is have the bar, one over, one under, and as I roll back, fall back onto my heels, keeping my butt down and hips up, head up, chest up, press through my heels, up to my knees, hips, and lock out my back and legs at the same time. Now on the way down, you're going to bring it down nice and slow and controlled. And obviously there's no weight on here, but it's a lot more strenuous than it looks with weight on. So one more time, just nice little roll through. Got the bar, going to roll it, my hips back and down, butt, and push through my heels, up, and lock out. And then bring it down nice and slow. Don't slam the weight, don't do anything. Speeding it up will just give you a higher risk of injury. Now I'm going to show you what not to do while deadlifting. One big thing is hand placement. Sometimes when they're uneven or not, one's too far out and one's too close, you're going to bring it up and it's going to be uneven how it works, and you're just going to end up hurting yourself or having a bad lift in general. Another thing, so say your hands are uneven and you roll the weight in and you're on your toes, you can first of all risk falling forward, but now you have a lot less chance of using your feet in this, and what you can do is use your back and arch, which is going to result in huge injury. Maybe not this lift, but further down the road. Another thing is when you do, say you've got perfect form and everything, and you bring it up, and you lock out your back first, and then you lock out your legs up here, you can also result in injury. Another huge part is control. You want to have control of the bar and your body all the way up and all the way back down, so you don't hurt yourself. By control, obviously just flexing your muscles and coming up nice and slow, even though it's an explosive and heavy exercise, and then all the way back down. You want to come slow, you want to breathe, breathe and control your breathing. You don't want to hold your breath because now you're dropping the weight and you fall over and pass out. Alright, so just to recap here, what you want to do is keep your feet shoulder width apart with your hands outside of your knees, keeping your arms extended, one hand over, one hand under. I like to use my dominant hand as my over just for strength purposes, and then what I like to do is also roll out the weight, so when I roll it back in, I'm going to fall back onto my heels, my hips and butt down. And then one thing I forgot to mention in the video is when you pull up the weight, you want to rub it against your shins. That's just showing that it's close enough that you're not hurting your back, especially if you're a beginner and it's your first or second time doing so. I mean, as you go down the line, you become more experienced, then you don't have to, but it helps a lot, so then you know you're not hurting your back. And then when you get to the top, you want to lock out your back and your legs at the same time, not doing it too early or too late. And then you want to bring the weight down, controlled and steady. Now, if you follow all these steps correctly, you will have a successful and injury-free deadlift. Thank you and have a nice day.